Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into a really fascinating 50-million-year-old evolutionary mystery. We're going to compare two of nature's absolute deadliest predators. Think about these incredible creatures for a second. On one hand, you have a species that completely dominates its environment by working flawlessly as a unified team. And on the other, you have this absolute master of survival that succeeds entirely on its own.
So let's look at this paradox. It's one of those questions that completely shifts how you think about nature. Why does one apex predator win by acting like a highly coordinated tactical unit, while the other succeeds by going totally solo? Why didn't a tiger ever figure out that forming packs like wolves could be, a huge advantage? When we put these two incredible predators side by side, it honestly feels a bit counterintuitive that they wouldn't share similar social strategies for hunting, right?
With the answer actually boils down to one massive number, 50 million. The truth is, the solution to our paradox has absolutely nothing to do with the tiger's intelligence or its personality. It's not like tigers are just grumpy introverts who don't like each other. Rather, this whole thing stems from a massive evolutionary decision made over 50 million years ago, an evolutionary fork in the road that hid some truly fascinating secrets deep inside their anatomy.
Section 1, Two Hunters, Two Strategies. Before we pop the hood and look inside their biology, we really need to observe how these two creatures actually operate out in the wild. Picture a pack of gray wolves out in Yellowstone National Park. When they chase an elk, they don't just mindlessly sprint after it. They are incredibly tactical. They rotate positions, with fresh wolves seamlessly subbing in for tired ones, while others flank and attack from completely different angles. It is a grueling, exhausting chase that can last for several minutes before the prey finally falls. Now flip the script to a solitary tiger. A tiger waits in absolute dead silence. It sneaks to within just a few meters of its prey and then, boom, it explodes with this terrifying, unbelievable speed. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. If that first attack fails, the hunt is over. Immediately. There's no backup, no teammates to tag in. It is a do-or-die ambush. So we've got two top-tier predators employing two totally opposite ways to survive. Section 2, the muscle fiber secret. Zooming in from the forest floor down to the microscopic level, we uncover our very first biological clue. The biggest difference actually begins deep inside their muscles. The real secret here is endurance muscle fibers. We're talking about muscle tissue designed specifically for sustained, continuous activity over long distances, without hitting that dreaded wall of exhaustion. This biological engine allows a wolf to run for kilometers on end. It lets them be incredibly patient because they literally know they have the stamina to outlast their prey. That is the exact reason a wolf pack can keep the pressure on for so long. They let their teamwork do the heavy lifting to wear the animal down. But tigers, they are the complete and total opposite. They are built for explosive power, not endurance. Because of that heavy muscle makeup, their incredible acceleration really only lasts for a few seconds. After a super short sprint, a tiger is completely gassed. They have to win their meal immediately, whereas a wolf can afford to play the long game. So teamwork is absolutely perfect for the endurance-based wolves, but offers literally zero advantage to the explosive, fast-burning tiger. Teammates can't really help you if you yourself run out of breath in 20 seconds, right?
Section 3, the spine that changed everything. Let's move beyond the muscles and look at the skeleton to build on this anatomical detective story.
Have you ever watched a big cat sprint? Their spine bends dramatically with every single stride. This insane flexibility maximizes speed and acceleration. It's the exact reason cheetahs are the fastest land animals on Earth. But that very same flexibility makes synchronized group running practically impossible. Just imagine trying to coordinate a tight group formation when you are bounding and bouncing around like a giant coiled spring. Now contrast that with the wolf's spine, which is much, much stiffer. Sure, this makes them a bit slower in a dead sprint, but it makes their running gait highly stable. Think of it like nature's built-in Steadicam. That stability allows wolves to keep their eyes totally locked on the prey, closely track where their teammates are, and seamlessly coordinate their attacks while running at top speed. So we end up with this absolutely beautiful piece of biological irony. The tiger's greatest strength actually prevents it from ever becoming a pack hunter. The very spinal flexibility that makes the tiger such a deadly, explosive, standalone predator is exactly the thing that biologically disqualifies it from running effectively in a synchronized pack.
Section 4, Why Habitat Matters. Zooming all the way out from the skeleton, we have to look at the actual battlefield nature designed for these creatures.
You see, the environment completely dictated their evolution. In the dense forests and jungles where most big cats live, trees and bushes provide the ultimate hiding places for ambush attacks. In that kind of environment, a tiger simply doesn't need backup. It only needs one perfectly hidden moment to strike. But wolves, they evolved in wide open landscapes, grasslands, the freezing tundra, huge mountain valleys. Out there is absolutely nowhere to hide. You can't exactly ambush your dinner if they can see you coming from a mile away. So instead of hiding, they have to chase their prey down together. Open terrain completely rewards teamwork, while dense forests heavily reward solitary stealth. Nature carefully custom-built each predator for their specific battlefield.
Section 5, the lion exception. And, just when we think we've got the rules of evolution totally figured out, nature throws us a brilliant curveball.
Because I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Wait a second, what about lions? Lions are big cats too. They've got the flexible spines, they've got the explosive muscle fibers, so why on earth do they live and hunt in prides? It seems to break literally every rule we just talked about.
Well, the answer brings us right back to real estate. The open African savanna completely changed the game for lions. Without that dense forest cover, lions were essentially forced to cooperate just to surround their prey out in the wide open. Plus, working together gives them the numbers they need to defend their hard-earned meals from Africa's massive, highly aggressive hyena clans. But here is the absolute crucial distinction. Even when lions work together, their teamwork looks vastly different from wolf teamwork. Wolves cooperate through sheer endurance, literally running their prey to exhaustion. Lions, on the other hand, cooperate through coordinated multi-angle ambushes. They are still relying on that cat-like explosive power, they're just timing it together. It's the exact same goal, getting a meal, but utilizing a totally different underlying strategy based on their feline anatomy.
Section 6, evolutionary perfection, which brings us to the ultimate conclusion of this layered 50-million-year-old biological mystery.
Ultimately, evolution basically handed these predators two totally different job descriptions. Through 50 million years of refinement, wolves were optimized to be the ultimate endurance team players. Their stiff spines and slow-burn fibers make them unstoppable over long distances. Tigers, conversely, were perfected as silent, solo assassins. Their flexible spines and explosive fast-twitch muscles make them absolutely unmatched in close-quarters ambush. And, the biggest takeaway of all, neither strategy is objectively better than the other. They are simply perfect for the highly specific worlds they each evolved to dominate.
It is truly mind-blowing how our anatomy and our environment lock together to dictate exactly how we survive in the world. So as you think about the incredible biological engineering behind wolves and tigers, what fascinating animal mystery do you want to see broken down in our next explainer? Let your curiosity guide you, and I can't wait to unravel the next incredible story of the natural world with you.